Good morning, coaster fans. It is That Coaster Dude back with another video, and today I am very excited to be taking you guys to my very first international amusement park on this channel. I am standing here in downtown Rome, trying to find out where my bus is so I can bus over to the park. Let's go find it. So our shuttle bus was supposed to be here at 10 a.m. All those people who see me behind me there are also waiting for the shuttle bus to the park. It is now 10:30. I just called and they said the bus will be here in 15 minutes, so I guess we'll see. Not the greatest start to the day though. Well, the bus ended up showing up an hour and 10 minutes late, but somehow I have made it here. Today, I am visiting Cinecitta World. Let's go check it out. So this is kind of a epic entrance here. All right, I'm in the park and it looks completely dead. It was supposed to rain a lot today. It's holding off for now, so maybe that's why it's not so busy. But I am not complaining. Let's make our way to our first roller coaster. All right, the first area I'm making my way into here is Spaceland, which is where the biggest roller coaster in the park is, the one I'm most looking forward to. So let's go check it out. All right, the first roller coaster I was gonna go ride is not open yet. Hoping it opens at some point, but I'm gonna go do the water coaster I saw at the front of the park because I did see that one run. All right, so our first actual ride of the day is going to be Actium, which is a Mack Rides Power Splash water coaster that was built in 2014. Let's go get ourselves another credit. Just got off my ride of Actium, and that's a fun water coaster. It has 2 lift hills, 2 drops, and I love the little bunny hill hop that it has on the second drop to give you just a tiny bit of airtime. Gets you wet, but not too wet to be completely soaked. So overall, great ride. I liked it. I am making my way into Adventureland right now. I've got an umbrella because it just started raining pretty hard right after I got off the first ride. But I know they have some indoor attractions around here, so I'm gonna walk around and try to find those now. All right, I guess it's time for me to find out what this Jurassic War attraction is. I think it's like a 4D ride or something, but let's go check it out. Whoa. Well, this would be a pretty cool line to stand in, if there was any line. I'm literally the only person in here, so maybe I'll get the whole ride to myself. Looks like we've got about 8.5 minutes until the next show. So, you know, don't want to keep all the people out here waiting too long. This is seriously so weird. I'm the only person here. Not sure what's going on. All right, I just got off of Jurassic War, which was interesting to say the least. If you've been to Universal Studios, imagine kind of the Kong 4D ride, but like a way less impressive version. When we did walk in, there were a few people with me. It was just kind of this like fake bus in the middle of this giant room with a wraparound screen, and she led us to our seats with her iPhone light. And then when we sat down, it was just like these dinosaurs fighting around us on the screen while the little bus we were on kind of like, you know, rocked back and forth a little bit. So interesting, not the best, but you know, it was fun. All right, our second roller coaster of the day is going to be Altair, which is an Intamin multi-looping coaster. And the coaster I was most looking forward to riding at this park, it's going to be the first 10 inversion coaster that I have ever done. Yes, you heard that correctly. This roller coaster goes upside down 10 times, and and I'm greatly looking forward to experiencing that. Let's go ride. All right, just got off my ride of Altair, and that is a really fun ride. I was surprised at how rough it was. It has a very consistent rattle for the whole ride, which is surprising given its age and the fact that it's a steel coaster. So that's definitely a negative. But going upside down 10 times regardless is awesome. And those 4 back-to-back-to-back-to-back barrel rolls are one of the craziest experiences on a coaster that you'll find. Epic airtime, and you're just totally dizzy by the end. Very fun ride. Like I said, could be a little bit better with the rattle, but overall, highly recommend. All right, I decided to ride Altair a second time, so I've got that one 2 times under my belt now. But since my bus was so late, I think that it's time for me to go grab some lunch now. So for lunch here, I got myself a hamburger, fries, and a Fanta. I was feeling like an American meal today. I've been eating a lot of pasta and pizza. All this cost me 13 euros, which is not bad, I would say. So I'm gonna give it a taste now. All right, I finished lunch, and now I've made my way into some kind of old Western ghost town here. And like a real ghost town, this thing is totally empty. All right, guys, I just walked into some kind of haunted house thing here. They told me not to use my camera, so I'm just gonna film the very beginning here. I'll let you know if I make it out to the other side. Guys, that might be one of the best horror walkthroughs that I've been through in quite some time. There were actual, like, a bunch of actors in there, and I was the only person, so they were like jumping out behind things. I only screamed once, I swear. This dude jumped out and freaked the crap out of me. And then this dude in a hockey mask followed me through like half the entire exhibit, just walking behind me. And then at one point just loudly screamed in my ear out of nowhere. That was actually pretty good. Bravo, 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 Cinecitta World. Your horror house is good. All right, next up is gonna be Valarium, which looks like is some kind of 4D flying ride, kind of like Soarin' or something. So I'm excited to give this one a ride. All right, just got off of Valarium, and that's a solid motion simulating flying ride. It was kind of interesting because most rides you start on the ground and it lifts you up to put you in front of the screen, but we actually took a freight elevator up inside of this building in order to actually board the area that we were riding on. So that was interesting, but overall, yeah, great ride. I enjoyed it. All right, for our third and final coaster of the park, we're getting a ride here on Inferno, which is another Intamin roller coaster. It's a family indoor coaster, also built in 2014. Let's go check it out. just got off my ride of Inferno, and it is wild how dead this place is. I was literally the only person in line, and then I got to ride the whole ride completely by myself in the front row. But as for the ride itself, a really fun dark ride. The first drop was a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be, bigger than most indoor coasters, and it had a drop track in the middle, which I was not expecting at all, so that was a lot of fun. Really smooth, fast, quick turns. That's a really great indoor roller coaster. I had a lot of fun on that one, actually. All right, now I've come up on Indiana Adventure here, which I think is the drop tower. I haven't seen this drop tower go all day, though. Like, I haven't seen it go one time, so we will see if it's actually open, I guess. You guys know I love drop towers, so let's go check it out. That is one big elephant right there. All right, just got off of Indiana Adventure. Turns out it was open. There's just literally nobody here to ride it. So it was just me, all by myself again. This is crazy. Maybe it's because I'm here on a Monday at the end of August, or maybe Italian people just don't like amusement parks. Who knows? Not a problem for me, though. All right, I'm walking into the U571 now. I have no idea what this is, but let's go check it out. So apparently this is some kind of walkthrough, interactive on an Italian sub. The lady came up to me though and she was like, do you speak Italian? I was like, no. And she's like, okay, then you can't really do the interactive part, but you can just walk through if you want. And I was like, all right, I'll walk through. This is pretty cool. All right, Cine Tour here is the only thing I haven't done yet in the park. I'm assuming it's some kind of like museum walkthrough, so let's check it out. It's kind of cool. Well, I've been here for 3 hours. No one's here, and this park is tiny, so I've literally done everything they have to offer. Guess it's time for some re-rides now. I thought I had done everything in the park, but then I found this random back corner. I don't know what these words mean, but is this some kind of snow park? All right, I gotta go check this out. All right, this is officially the weirdest park ever. There's just an ice skating rink, an ice slide. What in the world? Look at this. We're tobogganing down ice. Woo! Woo! Down the ice slide. Woo! Maybe to Italians, big blocks of snow and ice is something cool. Oh, it's snowing! But to someone raised in Michigan, I'm a little confused as to why this is part of an amusement park. This is so random. Looks like they've got a water park here too, which looks pretty new, just opened this year. I don't have a swimsuit, so I'm not about to do any water slides or anything, but I want to go at least see what this looks like. So this is the entire water park. They've got one big pool and 2 water slides. That is the water park. That's it. This place is so weird. Here's a bunch of random bus. I feel like I'm back in the Vatican. Very weird. Oh. Abe Lincoln. It's a little arcade here. I'm gonna play some basketball. €1. Ooh. Look, they're actually running these rides with nobody on them. Crazy. And what do you know? Looks like it's gonna be just me again. Okay, I just rode Inferno for the second time, and two interesting things happened that I noticed. Number one, they never came and checked my lap bar. I just pulled it down and then they started the ride. So that was interesting. Also, they never pulled down the lap bars of any of the open seats, which was pretty much all the other ones. I think there was 2 other people on the ride. And I've never seen that in an American park before, where they just leave the lap bars up. So that was kind of interesting too. Well, I've still got an hour and a half until my shuttle bus gets back to take me into Rome again. So at this point, I'm just doing laps of this park, riding everything over and over again. I just got off my 5th ride of Altair, which means I've gone upside down 50 times today now. Woo, that's gotta be a personal record. I am gonna try to head over to Inferno and get one more ride in before I gotta leave though. All right, I did get one more ride of Inferno in. I am heading towards the exit now to complete my day here at Cinecitta World. Overall impressions, it's a very nice park with 3 really solid roller coasters, a drop tower, and a couple of other attractions, but it's really small compared to most parks that I've been to. So if you're an enthusiast like me, I think it's worth a visit for those 3 rides, but there's nothing super outstanding or a must miss at this park. So if you're more of a casual amusement park fan, I might skip it for something else. As for our updated counts, we are now sitting at 17 locations visited and 58 total coaster credits. If you guys haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down there for That Coaster Dude. Thanks for joining me in Italy today, and I'll see you on the next one.